Dragon's Balls P.
Goodness.
No.
Determining stream target server. Mexico. Oh, nope, never mind, Texas.
Close.
Never mind, Mexico again. Oh, there's Texas. Oh, we're live, I think. Oh no, there's viewers! What are you doing here?
Hello,
We're
people
somewhere-
of the internet.
We're somewhere between Mexico and Texas, apparently.
I call it Texaco.
Well, prepare for some copyright strikes.
Please, they've gone under, probably. It's fine. You can't get sued by the dead. I think.
Damn, harsh. Oh man, it's been a while.
It has. It has. Hello, everybody who's watching, be it live or later. Yeah, it has been a while, like 3 weeks now. But 3 weeks we missed. I think the first week because I just wasn't feeling well, and the next two because I kind of had to sleep. But we're back! Yay! Who remembers where we were last time?
On a ship bound for a remote planet in the Jupiter system to rescue a long-lost friend of Guy's.
Okay, a few corrections. First, it was also a friend of Raznir. Milo, sorry.
Okay, fair.
It's called the Jovian system.
Jovian, thank you.
Uh,
I should know that. I took a year of astronomy.
Irrelevant. Memory is not the end-all be-all. Just ask your average Windows computer.
And you're not actually on the ship yet.
I thought we were.
I thought we were preparing to leave because we just finished getting that whole ugly McUgly face gotten rid of.
Oh yeah, we weren't quite on the ship. I made a purchase and no one knows about that yet.
Oh dear.
Do I know
you
about
know
that?
about it.
Okay, good.
This is the lead.
Does the DM know about it?
No!
Don't worry, DM. It'll be a good surprise.
It's
Oh,
a
right
secret
there.
for all.
The Estes Leech. Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, who was Milo's friend? He has those? What?
Yeah, someone should do the someone should do the recap. Who actually was one of the people who met the character that we're going to rescue? Because I came in after this character was a member of the group.
Right. Never
So
mind.
I don't know who this is. I'm just like, oh hey, people need help.
You mean you didn't watch our first episodes?
Yeah.
Bum bum bum. Betrayal within the clan.
Maybe I did, and I'm trying not to metagame.
And maybe it's irrelevant in a flashback.
Fair enough.
We're trying to rescue Libby. Admittedly, it may or may not be for our own personal gain. We are doing so at the behest of one Director Bowman. However, there has been issues on our leaving because of another disappearance at the station we are going to be jettisoning off from. And unfortunately, we decided that it'd be a smart idea to get this on the road and stop the disappearances. That way, it doesn't happen to anybody else, and we get on with it. Unfortunately for us, that resulted in a bloody and messy fight with a
With a demon.
whatchamacallit demon.
Vitae demon.
What is it? Vitae demon, yes.
Yes.
Who apparently had been there for quite some time. Makes me ask a few questions as to why no one thought to go check the old abandoned quote-unquote part, since, fewer and fewer vagrants were coming out of it. Just saying. Did no one think, oh, hey, maybe this old dilapidated part of the station, where people kind of always disappear at, should be cleaned out?
No, it's fine. There's no stink, and it's not the good part of town, so we don't. So the municipalities don't care.
Yeah. the paranoid evil overlord in me would not let that stand.
Yeah, but these are the evil overlords who really don't care as long as they don't have to.
Yeah, which means they're not paranoid. They're just evil overlords.
Exactly.
Anyway, so after we cleared out the Vitae demon, we're making our way back onto the ship to head out and go rescue friend Libby, who, if it wasn't for Libby, Milo and Guy wouldn't be here. So,
Probably.
Probably. Maybe they would have. Kinda hard to know.
Butterfly effects.
Exactly.
Alternate
So
dimension
here we are.
string theory.
Don't let the cats anywhere near it. Before we know it, it'll be a giant cradle.
Oh, Lord. Anyway.
I believe that's about covers more or less where we're at. Anything I should have added that I failed to do so because I'm an idiot?
Well, that was the whole journey to Europa, but admittedly, that one ended up fairly uneventful.
The ship looked at us. That's all.
Yeah, the
that's
ship
right.
was very rude and tended to stare at us, and we found out that living ships can apparently see through walls.
And I'm only mildly disappointed that Milo didn't show off for said ship, but he was too unpleasant. He was too unenthused by it anyway.
Well, it's a young ship. It'll learn like manners and stuff.
Also,
Yes.
it paid a little bit more.
You cut out there, Ridge.
I'm going to assume he's mentioning the autopilot.
Yeah, most of its curiosity was fostered from the fact that little Wigglebutt was with us.
What is that?
Julius.
Oh, what is that?
But okay. That was good enough, I think. We are more or less up to speed. So you are now you are at the what's it called? The Spear of Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Heaven. That huge surface to orbit tower TTI built on Europa.
And
Well,
whereas I like to think of it, oh shoot, now I've forgotten it. Never mind. I'll remember in a second.
Uh-oh.
The Space Eiffel Tower. That's it.
The Spear of Ego, as I've heard it described in the HSD channel.
Uh-oh. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
We can hear you.
Oh,
Can you hear
okay.
us?
Good. Yes, yeah, I can hear you. It's just that I just saw that Steam lost connection, and I thought that I lost connection in general, but seems to be just Steam. So
Can confirm it's Steam.
Yep.
okay.
Oh no! We've dated the video by the future VOD by saying Steam went down, because that never happens. Ever.
Okay.
Because those are our profiles.
So yeah, you made some purchases and got everything ready, and now you're about to leave, and you are making it to a to one of the smaller hangars where the ship that you have been given for this mission is waiting. And to your great surprise, the ship, which previously was a very austere and sensible Moscow Grey, is now purple with flames on it.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh no, the otter got ahead of us.
This isn't our ship, is it? This isn't ours.
There's a very, very happy odd waiting by the entrance thingy to the ship.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's a very nice shade of purple. You know, slightly metallic. Looks really good.
Are the flames blue or orange?
No, orange. The regular flames.
Aw.
And for such a short time, it's a really good job.
Well, I mean, can't say I'm surprised.
Kurt takes one look at it, kind of blinks, stares, and goes, "Well, I'm not sure whether I should be impressed or very, very upset. I think I'll go with impressed, it's easier."
Why not both?
How did you do that with 4 legs?
Hard work and determination. He also does have the thing.
Push frame?
Push frame, yes.
Oh,
The
sure.
Why does the editor keep censoring me when I say blah, 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 blah? Damn it!
I don't know. Boop. And well, it's you may go on board.
Alright.
Permission to come aboard, Captain.
Have they arrived with the group yet? I imagine getting the whole leech and having it explained and all might have taken a bit of extra time.
The Shark Boy might be having a meltdown with the way he's acting.
If you like, you can arrive fashionably late.
Perfect. The best kind of late.
Oh no. Oh no.
Fashionably.
Yeah, I got a new accessory.
Well, showing up early implies you don't have anything better to do.
I never have anything better to do. I just never show up on time.
A hacker is never late nor early. They arrive precisely when you don't want them to.
I'm gonna be running up to try and catch up to the rest of the party. Look outside and see the ship, and just sort of stop dead in tracks.
It wasn't me, I swear.
Guy's going to be positive about this. Well, I mean, at least we'll never have to wonder which one is ours. We don't know.
Parking assist, I guess?
Also, I mean, come on. It's like a classic hot rod style, isn't it?
Pretty much.
So-
As a reminder, that's what the ship looks like.
I heard the bleep. Oh,
So how?
Credit for that goes, of course, to the artist who drew it. I
was this
can't
person.
pronounce their name. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's on screen right now.
Yeah.
So
Syrian, probably.
I do have a question. How obvious are the leeches? And
From the only picture of one that I remember, they are very obvious.
okay, and
Where-
these are like leech 2.0, though, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say it at least from what I remember of the description of that one is you can probably hide that under clothing, but it's gonna look really bulky.
Okay.
Weird.
So yeah, the kitty totally buffed up right now.
Heh.
Mm.
Which one was it that you got?
Savior.
Friends be healed.
Sorta sounds like it goes in and out of your own body as well.
I mean, it does. It is a symbiote. So yeah, it definitely ties into your into your body. All of them do.
So I could just sort of see it like snaking down the arms a bit.
Gross.
In the first edition rulebook, there is a picture of a lateral lizard of some kind that is wearing an Estus leech.
I unfortunately do not have access to that book.
Which page
It
is that on?
gross.
Out of curiosity.
I need to find it. But should be around the page where the thing actually is. So somewhere around equipment. Starts here.
Oh, right, my copy doesn't have bookmarks.
Also gross.
Kind of cool, though.
Bookmarks are gross?
Not having bookmarks is gross.
Oh.
Yeah, that I'll agree with. Okay, equipment chapter.
Wait, we can do something else.
I sorta am sad I didn't grab the reverse urge. Because with how the character looks, it would go together so
Yeah.
well.
Page 216.
Of Core Extended?
No, the actual rulebook.
Oh, that is not in my copy.
What?
Um,
Try the
Oh,
next
no,
couple of
sorry.
pages.
Yeah, I was looking at the. I was looking at what you said. It was what 260.
Well, 215 is the actual page number. I was looking at the page of the PDF.
Yeah, that was my problem. Cool. That is really neat. I'm getting a phone call. Why am I getting a phone call? Be right back.
Why do you call?
Wait, no, there and there.
And if I could afford to hire editors, this would be where I splice in one of those intermissions with dancing food.
In the meantime, I could sing a terrible song. It'd have no lyrical quality, and be just me rhyming things, desperately trying to waste time.
I
can
believe
still do
that
that.
is up to God.
Well, it's okay because we wouldn't get up and walk out on you. We would lend,
You can't get up and walk out on me.
we would lend you our ears while you sing us a song. As long as you promise to try not to sing out of key.
Nope, gonna sing out of key. Gonna make it bad.
Oh, okay.
Nope, must sing
Make it
terribly.
offbeat too.
Off beat, off key, it's just gonna be off. All terrible.
Also,
All the time.
I appreciate
It's
that
gonna
no
be
one
so off, you
acknowledged
just
what I
want
was
to turn it
doing.
off.
Nobody acknowledged what I was doing, and this is for the best.
Well, so long as I don't have to yell at you, I think I'm glad.
Yeah, that's the picture in the rulebook.
Okay, viewers, you get treats. 2 links this time. Ooh. Oh, I remember that because I remember thinking, oh, Soul Calibur. It's Soul Edge, basically.
Yep. It's creepy and weird, and I don't like it.
It's creepy and weird,
Well,
and I appreciate it.
You don't have to like it.
Well, thankfully mine doesn't have eyes. Or a brain.
Aye.
Hey, you leave the II out of this. He's a nice guy.
With big ol' eyes. They can stare into your soul.
And listen to that big old sci-eye.
What about the shy guy?
Hey, he's fluffy and small. Leave him alone.
So hello, viewers. How was your time away from us?
Are we ready then?
Oh no, has the Ian come back yet?
Uh-uh.
I was asking the viewers how they were.
Since it hasn't been revealed which one.
Hmm?
Do I go for the aesthetically pleasing one, or the use? Okay, the aesthetically pleasing, but also makes sense for the character, or the very much useful one that also makes sense for the character.
Okay.
Both are useful.
First of all, it doesn't have to... Here's something that I'd just like to point out as a general roleplay rule of thumb. Going for your own aesthetics is often a great thing. However, I have found that personally, I find it much more meaningful if I follow the aesthetics the character themselves.
That's... yeah.
That's literally what I was gonna ask. Is how much does she value aesthetics?
And more importantly, what kind of aesthetics does the character in question value? For instance, a lot of demons in most science fiction and things of that nature tend to be depicted with a flavor for questionably BDSM type gear, right? And it's usually done as a joke or as, an inversion for the local demon to actually be into things that are much more gentle, like pastels and sundresses. Make sense?
Pastel BDSM gear.
So, and one of them is actually functionable, the other one is purely their aesthetic, and finding the blend in between. Because, let's face it, I know of no person whose skin is literally crimson that looks nice in a pleasant, calm yellow with a little bit of sky blue. I don't know anybody who looks like that manages that quite the same. It doesn't help when they have a snarling face full of teeth.
I mean, I don't know anyone who can pull off leather pants, so...
Exactly. Except maybe a demon could because, hey...
Demons in BDSM.
Exactly.
Okay, I came back to an interesting
Was-
line of discussion.
was a little comedy thing where they said, never buy leather pants. The ass that looks good in those hasn't been invented yet.
Okay. Well,
So, do you get my point, though? It's like, hey, if you're going to please your own aesthetic, it's probably, I guess, a note of pride. But if you're doing it to please the
It's a
character's
character.
aesthetic, it feels more organic to me.
I did mean the character in this sense because the River Surge is an aquatic-based one. She's in a relationship with a shark. Cough, cough.
Uh-huh.
And even after all of this is over, it is something she could actually admire and bring home, and maybe go swimming with the fiance or whatever the fuck.
Well, in that's the case, then I suppose that makes sense. Function and fashion don't have to necessarily go against each other here. I just wasn't. I don't know if they're more expensive, one or the other, but hey, I'm just saying. Go with what you think fits the character best, not necessarily what makes you the happiest. Like, honestly, I didn't pick Stealth Fighter for Guy because I thought it would make him more viable. It really doesn't. He doesn't fight that way a whole lot, but it makes sense for him to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
The gun fu thing, because let's face it, he needs that. And he would verify that. So like that was my process, and I encourage that kind of process of thinking in my players as well. Tygon can stop me at any time because this is his game and not mine. But that's how I feel, and that's what I think might help you limit your options, quote unquote, immersive manner.
And it has narrowed down to those two because both of them would make sense for the character. Because the other one describes as its use being euphoric. She's a sensualist, or whatever, however you pronounce that. Like
Yeah,
someone that would enjoy that.
right. That makes sense.
Weird.
But if I have the Yin's permission, since he did help fund this, may I switch over to the River Surge?
I mean, sure.
Shit, I don't care. I was just giving you a loan.
You helped pay for it, that's why I'm asking.
I did too, I think.
Yeah, I mean, either way, you owe me money.
I already paid 250 back each, I believe.
Wait.
Or 50. No, I didn't owe you that much.
Wait, I gave you money. Does that mean I'm a loan shark now?
We only paid 50, or I only loaned 50, and I got 25 back. So
Okay.
You only owe me 25, so.
I owe each of you 25.
Yeah.
Lark. Anyways. Then I will wait till on the ship to reveal the thing, and it'll be the River Surge one. Sorry about that.
Righto.
Does that mean she gets tail fins now?
Yes.
That's kind of cool.
Guys,
Kura pokes it.
it's a cat dolphin thing.
I'm a catfish.
Oh, mon dieu.
Milo's safe nowhere now.
Kura just pokes it and says, "I'm not sure what it is, but it kind of looks cool."
Concern.
Do I notice Milo's concern?
Milo is squinting very hard.
Okay.
Roll. What would it actually be? Well, body perceive communication probably.
Okay. This uses D10s? It's been a while, I'm sorry.
It says you have both a boon and a fault, so yeah, that would be D10s.
Okay.
Also, oops,
Oh,
I
yeah.
had the wrong character sheet up. I was like, wait a sec. Why does Milo have a fault in communications and subterfuge? Something's wrong here.
Just one point. Your character sheet says you have a 3 in body perceive.
Oh. Sorry, I looked at the exert number. Okay, I'll reroll and probably get ones for days. Because that is the life.
That's how we roll.
Come on. I'm sorry, this laptop keyboard is rude. Yep.
So rude. I mean,
You do not notice the concern.
Well, then I'm gonna just sort of go into the ship at this point.
right on.
You miss him squinting hard at you.
Kura shoots Milo a big grin and be like, "Hey, relax. It's not like it's gonna skitter off of her and then plant an egg down your esophagus or anything.
As far as you know.
Actually, I don't know. You might want to sleep with your mouth closed."
Caviar. Except he's allergic to fish.
But he is a fish.
I take offense to that. At least he doesn't eat himself. That solves that problem very quick. When you're allergic to fish and are a fish, nail biting isn't a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are all upon the ship, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Is the guy gone? Here.
Oh, there you are.
Did we lose rage? There you are.
No, I've just not been saying anything. What?
I don't know. Are you on the ship? Are you still out there staring at it?
No, I am currently on Mars, doodling.
Oh, neat.
Dude.
Well, I mean, one of your arms is landed on Mars, so I mean.
Don't remind me.
He doesn't like to know. He doesn't like to.
What if it ended up in the pizza place where you worked?
Oh, that's a morbid thought.
Oh.
You stop that. You stop that right now.
Our employees truly put so much of themselves into their work.
Y'all just.
When the cook says, "Do you have any idea how much of my blood and sweat went into these pizzas?"
That's not what he meant.
And you're like, yes, I do actually.
Do you know how much of mine?
Okay. Well, the ship is well, it looks nice. It's not actually anything fancy. You know, it's a very typical Mars co-design. Everything's very functional. And while he made it pretty on the outside, the Odd has not managed to run wild over the inside yet.
Oh.
Disco ball yet? Thank goodness.
I confine the Ott's customization to his quarters.
Actually, I wouldn't mind the rest of the thing being customized everywhere else. It's just let's have certain quarters that are our own. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
But actually bring up a good point. That is one thing that that might be interesting, or depending on how long this mission will actually take you. There's only 4 quarters. And last time I checked, there were 5 of you.
Who's bunking?
Well, I hate to be the one to say it, but Guy is probably gonna have to be the one to do it because he takes up. Wait, no, actually, no, he takes up standard space again. I forgot that. I keep forgetting that. I'm short. I'm still take up the same amount of mass space.
I forgot. I have so much more butt now.
I have all this butt and nowhere to put it.
He's got the badonk like damn.
Shut up! I do not.
All right,
I'm not a
Tiny
beeper.
Tina.
You rude little bastard.
Okay, Tiny Tina.
Exactly.
Are you gonna synthesize some crumpets?
Yes. Kura is gonna print some crumpets and tea. Yeah, classy.
Very classy, yeah.
Classy.
But yeah, after getting familiar with these surroundings that are at least for now yours, the Odd gets a new reason for being very excited because he gets to fly. Since the Odd isn't actually here, Kale, we miss you. Not gonna actually go through all of this. Just gonna
weeping sounds.
just gonna say, since he's actually familiar with us, he gets, like clearance to take off and everything, and all the technical stuff of flying and taking off and all that stuff.
While all
I don't know. I'm not a pilot. I don't know what these things are.
Pre-flight checks, radio check, clearance. But while all that's going on, Milo is going to, in the quickest and cheapest way possible, create a little sign that is the Quarters of Justice.
I approve.
Guy is going to put quotation marks around justice.
This sign is now even better.
Clearly.
It's even better.
I mean, if it wasn't for sorry. I was just gonna say, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm not sure how it would linguistically work, I'm pretty sure Guy instead would have had just us instead.
Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, a few minutes later, you are taking off.
Yay!
Feels good to be back in space.
Technically, didn't actually leave space. I mean, you
Yeah, but that was on a
land.
living ship. That was weird. It was really cool, but it was really weird. This feels
And
more
there
like
was
home.
gravity. Just saying.
Oh, we don't get gravity on this ship, did we?
Where is...
No, this ship is too small for gravity.
Too small for gravity.
Oh no.
Kura doesn't need to make checks to operate in 0G.
Neither do I.
I think
Look
I
at
do.
us.
So instead, Kuro will laugh uproariously every time Guy fails to maneuver properly and sends himself careening down end over end to the opposite side of the ship.
While Milo floats by looking oddly perplexed. So...
But no, he's Kura's just like he finds himself a little workspace off to the side, and off out of the traffic, and just has just in cargo starboard or something, and he's just putting together some little side project of his with his little bioprobe critter on his shoulder, and he's just floating there like he's meditating in 0G, building something, and in the background there's Guy trying to doggy paddle flail in the background.
Milo
Damn it!
is...
Damn it!
Milo is now lost in thought of, okay, the living ship, does it poop, and if so, where was its butt? Why?
There are some questions that Vector Kind is just not meant to know, my friend.
Milo will nod and continue to look horribly perplexed. Why is this a thing? Why is his new coping mechanism for this terrible?
Hey, Melissa. High or low?
Low.
Potato.
That is not low.
Nope. Well, I have some good news and some bad news. Which one would you like to? Which would you like to get first?
Good news first.
so I can be properly disappointed by the bad.
Yeah.
The good news is, your journey to Callisto does not take long.
Oh,
news is
joy,
they
I have a bad feeling about what the bad news is.
The bad news is it doesn't take long because the Odd cannot resist the urge to see what his new ship can do, and basically floors the paddle.
Okay.
Okay, I hope all of you enjoyed the sight of a guy who has no idea what's going on and is constantly hurtling around.
Yes, I did.
He should have worn a helmet.
Shark Boy is attempting to swim.
It's not working.
It's not very effective.
Meanwhile, me and Kura are watching Entertained.
Yes.
Quit laughing at me and help! Clonk!
Milo looks mildly content even though it's not doing anything.
Just floating there going,
Oh, come on, you're doing fine.
I'm sure I'd feel better about it if your tools didn't constantly hit me in the face!
Just think of it as a learning incentive. Yeah, that's it.
Honestly, all I was thinking is he would respond with something like, No, incorrect. My tools are perfectly stationary. You are hitting my tools.
yeah.
Can't you modify your trajectory a little bit? I mean, come on, I'm trying to work here and you come hurtling through like a comet.
Just you wait until I get back on solid ground. The hurtling comet will be coming for your ass.
Promises.
Ah!
It's like watching a chihuahua in a tumble dryer.
It is disturbingly
I am just realizing I could try something.
Oh dear.
Oh no. I don't feel safe.
It's like with Guy rocketing around. Have you ever seen like the shooting stars meme? Where it's like these people like, you know, take something of somebody like spinning or like flying through the air and they just loop it and like loop it over footage of like space and stuff.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that was...
That's Guy right now. Sorry.
Crap.
Eh?
Okay, no, never mind. I was able to correct it.
Yay.
There. Because I was doing this on the wrong map.
Oh. Not the wrong map.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Who'd we lose?
Oh, we lost someone.
We lost Rage.
We
Oh,
lost
no.
a rage. Oh.
I want to be in the text.
Stay out of there.
You leave that text alone. Where's the life support? The life support's there. Whoa.
That's a good size. Uh-oh.
If only it was designed for hexes. Well, I guess I know which room's mine.
Yep.
Sorry, this was in fact not designed for hexes.
That is okay.
Fine.
Kura's just going to be kind of in the living/dining quarters, and he's going to be.
This is the best I can do, I think.
I think that works. He'll just be floating there, placidly.
I will say, that kind of makes me really miss my old ship. Sure, it was a flying brick with all hard edges and boxiness, but hey, it was mine. Wonder if anyone pays contracts in ships.
Yeah.
Is there... I'm guessing one of the cargo areas is basically redesigned into... Well, actually, how long of a trip is this?
This is not a very long trip.
Okay.
This is just maybe half an hour.
Oh, okay.
Especially with the otter flooring it.
That's like not even a nap. That's like a half nap.
Oh, we got and lost for... Hello?
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 My internet died.
Oh.
Wasn't me.
I'm currently on mobile.
Whoa.
How dare! How dare!
Are you able to do Roll20 on mobile?
I'm gonna see. Hopefully, it was just a hiccup and it restabilizes. Let me double check.
Also, while we do this, I appreciate that it is cargo port and cargo starboard.
Yeah, they actually took the right terms into account.
Also, I just realized that's an easy way to remember which is which. It's PS.
Mm-hmm. From left to right.
Alright, it's looking like my internet has reconnected. It just had, like I said, a little glitch in there. A hiccup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, something in the Matrix changed.
It just, on occasion, that happens with our, dual band. It didn't used to happen when we had a standard, but ever since we got a dual band, it's been a little bit buggy.
Bleh.
Interesting.
There's worse things, but yeah.
Alright. Yeah, Kuro will just spend some time double checking his gear. Because this is probably going to be a rescue mission. Well, this is a rescue mission.
He's switching back, I'm guessing.
Last time we had an incident that involved a place needing our help. We got attacked by an owl. And then the time after that we got attacked by a... Oh... No. 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 No.
It was just the owl. And
No.
then demon.
No hoots. I give no hoots.
Why?
But why, though?
Well, after about half an hour,
Mm-hmm.
the Odd is calling you to the cockpit.
Oh.
Where's the chicken?
Oh my
That's not the cockpit, Resi.
God. Can I wait a second, Shepard? I'm calibrating.
You're terrible.
I want to know is how they fitted a chicken hole on this thing.
They pigeonholed it, obviously.
Oh.
It with all of you in there, it is a little cramped, but you can make it work.
Guy's going to stand on Milo's shoulders.
Yeah, there you go.
Totally gonna smack Milo with the
I'm
new fins.
pretty sure I need to hold. I
On the
need
tail.
to roll body exert for that.
So yeah, the like sort of dirty yellowish ball that is Callisto is quite large before you. You're very close. Probably already in a high orbit. And well, the Odd is explaining that there's quite a bit of debris in the area.
Any source or origin?
And as he says this, Kura is actually going to check the scanners for himself and see if he can't use his engineering knowledge to figure out where the debris is coming from.
Well, go ahead.
Would that be like mind perceive engineering?
I want to say mind exert.
Mind exert. Okay.
No, it's Acuity.
No, the mind acuity is the ship you got in here.
Yes.
Also, Milo definitely failed that body exert.
988.
Okay. Well, you can't. You just from the data you have on hand, you can't say where exactly the debris is coming from. But what you can say is that it is quite a lot. You know, not actually dangerous. You know, it's easy enough to go around. But I mean that it's enough so that it was easily easy to pick up on the sensors is already tells you a lot. But what you can tell is that this debris is definitely coming from several ships.
That's strange. Several ships
So,
destroyed in the area.
are you saying that we've come across a sort of interplanetary ship graveyard of sorts?
Or something. Can't really tell what happened, but let me see if I can piece that together.
Yeah, pieces.
How would you like to piece that together?
Let me see.
Well, usually you have to take a rivet gun or two.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take a look at what pieces I can identify and figure out how many of them are unique. And I'm going to essentially see likely how recent these are and about how many ships are present. Like, is this something that, like, were these ships destroyed in orbit and we're looking at the aftermath of a battle, or are we looking at like a scrapyard of some sort? So I guess the major questions are when, how many, and how. me see.
Okay. Okay. Since this is a big thing, you know, this is a lot of work and everything.
Mhm.
I am going to ask you to do 3 tests.
Okay.
First, I would like to see, let's say, a mind, perceive, and digital operate. And let's say one of the others who also has stats and any ranks in digital operate may assist by rolling this test as well.
I'm good at that.
No, you're not allowed.
So Kuro will help. Will request the help of Milo in correlating data or collecting data.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead, please.
The calibrations helped.
Guy will
Hey.
get in the way by clinging onto Kuro's leg. He's sick of not being able to navigate.
All right. that was not bad. Not bad. All right. Next, I would like. Wait, what did I have in mind?
Raptor Jesus. Scraw!
I would.
Scraw!
I would like a mind exert logic roll, please.
Okay.
For which I am going to give you a simplify, since because of your spacer background.
Okay. Sweet. Bam.
Nice. Very good. And finally, one more mind exert roll. This time, protocol.
Oh, that. Let's see, that's 3D.
You may once again ask for assistance.
Hi.
Hi, I would like assistance because I'm rolling d8s for this because I have a fault in protocol.
I have a little.
Hi.
When you say assistance, one character or. Yeah.
Only one character in this case, yes.
Okay.
Don't roll any ones and we're fine.
Oh, I didn't roll any ones. I also didn't roll anything.
All right. Well, after actually a good while, because this is a lot of sensor data to sort through, you come to the following conclusions. There's 2 debris fields. One of them, while still significant, fairly small, you know, from a single large ship, you're guessing. The other one, much bigger, consists and definitely from several ships. There's actual ships destroyed there. The other debris field is that field is not a complete ship, you know, but wherever the ship went, it left a good part of itself Yeah.
Interesting. And
yeah, you're guessing both of the debris fields are about the same, let's say, age, and they are fairly recent. Sometime in the past weeks.
Ooh. So about sometime in the time that, like, all of the problems happened around here.
It wasn't us. You can do it.
And since you rolled pretty well, got a ton of successes, the larger field is, I mean, you're no expert on it, but you are very certain that that's the remnants of some sort of battle. But your best guess is that that wasn't a proper naval engagement between the big corporations. This was something relatively small in scale. And and like no like high-end military vessel.
Weird.
Yeah. For the smaller debris field, you do detect some battle damage on the on some of the debris. So that makes you think that was probably a ship that got attacked. And the debris you're finding is that what it was your best you can't be quite certain, but it was either a passenger ship or a large transport. Not a military vessel by the looks of it. And
Creepy.
so you're guessing that it got attacked, and by the spread of the debris. I mean, it's hard to tell after such a long time, but you're guessing it probably crashed on the planet.
So,
Well, gee,
that's not good.
folks, I'm wondering if the MacGuffin's even here.
well, obviously we should avoid all of these in case there's more Vitae demons.
That's actually a good point. Can we detect... Is there any way of sensors detecting life signs or anything like that? Can we do the Star Trek thing of, Captain, I've detected no life signs on the planet's surface?
No. But it's also this I mean, they're definitely not on the planet's surface, and there's nothing in the debris fields that could. I mean, that there could be like small, like really small ships hiding in there, but it's not like there's ship chunks big enough that there would still be living people on board.
Right.
Everybody give me a mind perceive logic roll, please.
Yay, I'm good at
Okay.
those.
Oh,
Is 3 or
Nope.
well...
Well, poo, just under.
Nope.
Hi.
Resi to the rescue.
Yes.
Who,
Oh, thank heaven,
who said
7-11-11.
who said fish had terrible memories?
Milo,
Hi.
you get the idea, with that much debris around, and apparently everything involving some sort of battle. You should probably, check the news feeds. Even if it was just local news, somebody probably reported on this.
Oh yeah.
I can use... What? I can use big picture mode!
What?
Ooh.
I haven't gotten to use this for months!
if you want to.
This is the first time I've gotten to use this in months. Of course I want to.
I don't know what that is.
You can tap into local news relays and hear what the news teams are talking about behind the scenes before the local spin is put on it. This also works with security reports and other networked information involving public announcements. This requires a level 1 hack depth to use. I will hack our own ship.
You don't have to hack in this case.
I will be hacking my own ship, thank you. Goodbye.
I'm in. I'm in.
Okay. Surprisingly enough, you do not find anything about a battle.
Spoopy.
However, what you do find is that in the appropriate time amount, a passenger liner indeed went missing around here.
A passenger liner?
Yeah, a passenger ship that was passing along here.
Oh hey, we spent a lot of time on one of those once.
It's not quite as big or luxurious as the one you have been on.
Oh. See,
But still a nice one. And
this is why you're the DM, because I would have made it the exact same one and just made it weird.
After some digging, you do find that this ship, which I do not actually have a name for, because I don't remember if it ever got a name. But yeah, although it was just, the actual news feeds just reported it as missing, it was actually attacked by pirates.
Oh.
Yeah, and a surprisingly vicious attack. Since they, in all appearance, they even destroyed the lifeboats.
Ew.
And yeah, that's why it hasn't been reported. That's because they don't want there to be a panic.
Mm-hmm.
And the ship did indeed crash on Callisto.
Well, I mean, time to go look for survivors, I guess. I don't know. Gosh. It's hard to imagine anyone surviving that, but at the same time...
I mean, it's also been, what, a week?
Also, I'm curious, what was the time frame for the pirate attack versus the time frame for the rescue that we're doing? When TTI first realized there might be something wrong?
The problem is that TTI does not exactly know for how long things have been wrong. It's a case of, okay, they haven't reported back, but the actual problem could have started before that.
Mm-hmm.
However, whatchamacallit? The estimated time frame for the problems to the planet and this pirate attack do not overlap. The pirate attack came later.
Okay.
There's bullshit afoot.
Apparently. Or something going on. Hard to say. Well, I suppose... I can't imagine we have strong enough scanners to, like, do surface scans before we land.
Nope.
So I suppose our best option is just figure out what atmospheric conditions are, prepare for that, and then go check it out.
Anybody got any objections or other ideas?
Do we want to take the whole party down all at once, or...
I mean, they say never split the party.
You don't have like a shuttle that's going to land this. The whole ship is landing, so.
I'm sorry.
I didn't think it was set up that way. I just wasn't sure if we were going to have everybody leave the ship, or we were going to have a ship team on there.
Yes, Melissa.
I'm sorry, I missed the last minute because someone came in the room.
No, it's okay.
Small recap, please.
You are now basically discussing among yourselves how to proceed. And Kura suggested, basically landing, and you could. What I didn't catch is, did you mean like continue with the mission or look for a crashed ship?
Continue with the mission for now, but I mean, the crash ship did happen recently, so.
Mm-hmm. Well, you on your way down, you can try to keep a lookout. There shouldn't really be much on Callisto, so crashed passenger liner shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yeah, I mean, I see no reason not to keep an eye out just because it's kind of the right thing to do. And there's always the chance that we'll find someone, as slim as it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with landing near the crashed ship first.
I mean, if we can even find it.
Okay. Well, okay, in that case, Julius is starting to take the ship down into the atmosphere. And since you've shown yourself adept at it, Kura gets to toy with the sensors.
Oh boy.
So first, you said you want to do something about like atmospheric readings.
Yes.
Give me a yeah, let's say mind perceive. Mind perceive digital operate.
Okay. It's 3d10 plus 2. Boop. Oh, wow. Yeah, not bad.
Very nice. Okay. The temperature is cold.
Mm-hmm.
Not too cold. It's tolerable, but it's colder than your average day on Ganymede, but could be worse. However, you pretty quickly realize that the atmosphere is rather rich in methane.
So toxic. inflammable.
Yeah, well, it's not enough to be flammable.
Okay.
It's the flammable part is not a problem, but you definitely can't breathe it.
Well, air masks
Uh,
or spacesuits.
Probably full suits, considering how cold it is. Not everybody's as used to that as you.
He's got a point.
So, and give me another of the same check, please.
All right. Oh,
Ugh.
damn it.
Well, you do keep a proverbial eye out, but no large metallic masses appear on the sensors. In other words, you do not find any trace of the crashed ship.
Okay. Well, checky darn.
And after a bit of atmospheric flying, you are touching down near a squat and suitably Moscow unimaginative-looking structure.
So it looks very utilitarian.
Very, very much so.
Oh.
Which again doesn't doesn't really surprise you. This is a TTI thing, and when they're not doing their own stuff, they're most often use Moscow's tech. Which in this case also made sense. This is the terraforming station after all.
Mm-hmm.
So needs to be sturdy, and they're on a planet with right now a toxic atmosphere, so it's a bit more important that the thing keep the people the crew inside safe rather than look pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fair. Kura definitely appreciates that sentiment.
So Julius lends you a bit off. Finds a nice landing spot there. And then you may disembark.
Excellent.
You have the option of either walking, or there is a small utility vehicle board, which you can use if you would like.
I think that would probably be smart. Just in case.
As long as we don't have to make a Mayday or Pan
I
call, we're
agree.
fine.
Yeah. Can we not, hoof it everywhere? It might be a bad idea to be stuck in a cold place where you can't breathe on foot.
No one in the party even has hoofs.
Wow.
Nobody.
I'm gonna smack Milo with the tail. Which now has fins, so it's not a saw.
Well, unfortunately, the vehicle is not big enough for all of you, so the odd has to stay on board.
Okay. Well, he can keep it warm and safe, so.
Yeah, he doesn't mind. He informs you fully that he can the interior decorations.
Oh dear. Well, that will be interesting.
Yeah, Kura, as you walked around, you now remember that you noticed a suspicious box on one of the cargo bays that had disco supplies written on it.
Oh no. like as he's suiting up in like his sealed hard case and everything, and he just has like this moment of I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I'm not even going to be involved. I'm going to pretend I didn't see this.
Okay. Well, the vehicle is nothing fancy. You know, it's, again, very utilitarian Moscow construction. On the bright side, it is hermetically sealed, so in an emergency, you can be without spacesuit inside the vehicle.
Okay.
And so, who would like to drive?
What skill was that? Because I'm
Well,
pretty sure it's not me.
Physical operate, I think.
I have a boon and 3 ranks in physical operate. I also have 2 ranks in pilot, but no boon.
I have a simplify for physical operate.
I was gonna say pilot, but let me check.
I think it is pilot.
Yeah, it is pilot.
I got nothing in that. I'm just.
I have
I
a
have,
rank in pilot,
I have 2 ranks in pilot.
so Kura's the pilot and I'll be the backup pilot.
Sure.
I'll be the moral support.
Shotgun.
Well, give me a body expert pilot roll.
Oh boy, body. Oh, that'll be interesting.
Oh boy, booty.
Oh,
Beautiful.
I am amazing. Deja vu. I have been in this place before.
Deja vu.
You stop that! Stop drifting
Well,
in this
you
space planet thing, sir.
you get in the car and there's you know, it's you get this feeling, oh man, this is gonna be a horrible bumpy ride, even though it's not like very far. This may be half a kilometer, if that much. But yeah, oh, this is probably gonna need new spines by the end of it. The ramp at the rear of the ship goes down. Kura puts the car in gear, or whatever they do is, I don't know. And you get out, and it's an amazingly smooth ride. It's like hey, on the best street with the best AI driven cars you've ever been in. You know, there's no bumps, and you as you look around, you actually get a surprisingly nice view. Yeah.
Everyone is inspired by your driving skills.
Kura is like, you know.
Hey, this is easier than driving on Ganymede. Let's do this.
And, you know, just driving merrily along. Not a care in the world.
So, after a surprisingly comfortable ride that you kinda wish could last a bit longer, you do arrive near the base.
Mm-hmm.
And Kura, since you rolled so well, I'm gonna give you this one for free. As you approach it, much to your surprise, you get a signal.
Oh.
It's basically says something like what does this be like? Callisto terraforming station. Initiate docking procedure? ?
I type the letter Y and hit enter.
I get this.
Yeah, suddenly the computer takes over, and kind of the garage-like door, the side of the building, opens up, and the vehicle is driving inside in a small docking bay meant for just such vehicles. And you hear like little clunk and noises and stuff like that, and hissing of equalizing pressure. And then the like rear door of the car, through which you already entered, opens, and you can enter the base.
Wait, I do so.
It is dark. It is like not like pitch black dark. There's some light is filtering in through some windows, but it's fairly dingy.
Oh, time to turn on the flashlight and put my bioprobe on my shoulder. Give him a little head scratch.
Do my special kitty eyes that don't need such tools see anything?
I have reclaimed night vision as well, but I'm just trying to supply light to the rest of the party.
Hello, yes,
Well-
a person without night vision is perceived.
Yeah, the other one can see with EM.
The other party being me. I can't see in the dark.
Okay. Well, you are in a place like what's it called? A sort of loading bay, you know, the place where cargo would arrive.
Any sign of people? Habitation?
Nothing recently. Well, this place obviously was in use, but by your best estimation, that was again several weeks ago. There hasn't been anyone here for quite a while.
Well, might as well investigate them that way.
What? No, that's not what I meant to do. There. All right. How would you like to investigate?
What do you think, guys? Like,
Well, here's a good question for you. Are we doing investigation Halo style or Doom style?
I don't
I'm
know.
sorry?
What?
So, one long corridor or a maze?
The joke is, are we gonna shoot the thing or are we gonna shoot the thing?
Oh. I was actually looking for differences.
Yeah, there's not. That's the point. Is are we gonna shoot the thing in the face or are we gonna shoot the thing in the face?
No, Kura's gonna try and find some sort of computer, see if there's any, like, security details or anything.
Easy enough. You will find a little terminal, that was probably here, like, you know, to use inventory stuff.
Here, just have Razzie, run a search on it.
What am I searching?
Kura found a computer terminal.
Oh, yes, I will definitely do that.
You are facing a problem.
Oh, whoa.
It's off.
Have we tried turning it off and on again?
No, you haven't.
Oh, I will. We will attempt this.
The terminal is after a few moments sorta comes to life. You
Hang on, guys.
Okay.
Back.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. Roommate woke up. What was the last thing you said?
We're waiting for Rage to return.
Oh, okay.
I forget, do we go till 8 or 9 EST? Are we doing 4-hour sessions or 3-hour sessions? Sorry.
It was usually 3 hours.
Okay. Guess I'll ask real quick. Is everyone up for doing a test run of that thing, the track tomorrow, by the way?
I have a job orientation thing,
Okay.
but my schedule is kind of going to be in flux surrounding that anyway. I'm gonna have Saturdays free for my game, but
I'm back.
I'm uncertain, all things considered.
Okay. Sorry.
Depends on the time. I was gonna go gonna go into the city.
It's fine.
Okay. Well, since you're back. Okay. Milo. The terminal. The the smart surface does come to life. It's a bit dim though. You see a few lines of code scroll by, and then a warning flashes. Warning: power low.
So we have to restore power.
Razzie?
Yeah, we gotta restore power. The terminal has no power.
Mm-hmm.
Terminal.
Terminal. Let's see. Can we determine if it's a problem with the terminal, or is it like the station itself is having power issues?
Give me a digital operate check.
Okay. That's 3. Only 1.
It's good. It's good enough. From what it looks like, it is the station itself.
Well, Kura might be able to track down that problem if it's a reactor issue. Okay.
Okay, so what are you gonna do next?
I'm thinking, would I be able to examine my surroundings, figure out what kind of template this base was printed off using, and find wherever they put the reactor based on that? Like, navigation by engineering?
Yeah, I get what you mean. There's a focus ability for that. You don't happen to have that, do you?
Oh, no, I don't. That's form follows function is the focus ability you're thinking of.
Yeah. Okay, then in that case, we'll do it a bit different. Give me a mind exert. Let's say mind perceive engineering check.
Okay, so mind perceive engineering, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That'd be, wow, 10, a 13, and a 15.
Okay, good. Now a mind exert logic check.
Okay. Logic. Oh, wow. About the same.
Why do I even make you roll things?
Because sometimes you make me roll things that I'm really bad at, like protocol.
Okay. Damn it, should have made that protocol. Alright. Yeah, you are fairly certain that that you know where to go with those. Oh yeah, you totally know this template. The reactor is probably down that hallway, and there should be a few stairs there, down 2 levels, and then just straight, and there's the reactor.
Okay. Kuro will make a note of the directions and kind of relay that to the others.
Mm-hmm.
And say,
do we want to investigate the rest of the base in the dark and secure it first, or do we want to head straight to the reactor and bring it online?
We might want to look around for anything automated that might turn on and not like us after we get the power up first.
Yeah, or any bulkheads that might try and default open and depressurize the whole thing.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try that first.
Whatever works, just don't vent all the air.
Not planning on it.
and yeah, Kuro will, I guess, take point, unless Camellia would like to take point.
You have a flashlight, so probably best you do.
Okay, I shall take point, and we'll start investigating the rest of the base.
Your little flashlight creature gives a few happy squeaks.
Yay! It's adorable! And in addition to that, click on the normal flashlight because I'm going double duty on this, and I'm not gonna be like pointing it around, but I'm definitely going to pull the handgun and load it with less than lethal just in case.
Okay, so you're doing some exploring first.
Yes.
Well, then let's start with a body perceived search roll from everybody, please.
I mean, if I have to.
I mean, if you're going to make me.
You don't have to. You can just walk around moping while the other do all the work.
12 and
Damn it! They've caught on to my clever ruse. However, will I survive now?
Pope.
I think you're stealing all the luck.
I might be.
Milo and Camellia are too busy bapping each other with their tails to notice anything.
Whack, 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 whack.
Stop it,
whack.
snack. Stop
Now
it, snack.
instead of just sort of a paff, it has a hearty smack to it because of the fins.
Guy finally is paying proper attention now that we're away from the place that is infinitely cold.
But how do we reverse entropy?
Shut up.
No.
Shut up.
You have to ask the AC.
Oh. Oh, great air conditioner.
Oh, great machine spirit. Why am I doing the voice of the witch hunter from Vermintide instead of a tech priest? I don't know.
It works.
Onwards!
I think it's kind of fitting.
It works.
It works indeed.
Victor Salspire, the as Admech instead.
Honestly, can we have that though? Could we have that? That'd be really fun.
Hey, I am totally going to play Wrath and Glory with you guys, so you can do it.
Cora's like,
Hey, hold up. I have to consult the machine spirits of this place.
that's an iPad.
I know. It's a sacred vessel of the machine spirits.
I was gonna say Milo would actually perk up and be very interested if this was actually happening. So guess what? Excuse me. Please tell me.
Okay.
Our engineer has been possessed. No, moving on.
Yeah. So, to clarify again, you are looking around first, right?
That is correct.
All right. So, yeah, the place seems very much operable. From what you can tell, it probably shut itself down, as such places do when they are, basically abandoned. Whoever was stationed, if whoever is stationed in a place like this just leaves, and the building, the computers, everything doesn't get any inputs, it'll eventually just shut itself down. Except for like the very basics, like that whole approach system, So
Right.
if anybody comes, they can still get in.
So they left the garage door opener on, but they didn't leave any of the lights on, as it were.
Well, it didn't get any commands to actually seal itself. It just does. Nobody is here. Nothing is happening. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay. All right.
And and yeah, there's a lot of just stuff still lying around. Doesn't necessarily look like anybody left in a hurry, but still a lot of things have just been left.
Weird.
Yep. as you make your way through the place, you eventually find living quarters, and there it becomes very apparent, because the people, whenever they left, they left their belongings behind.
Ooh,
Weird.
that's always a good sign, guys.
Yeah. Are we looking at, like, in a hurry evacuation, or are we looking at, like...
No, and that's the strange thing, you know. It doesn't, you know, look like there's you know, like still a last meal that's now overgrown with mold or anything. Everybody give me let's see what would be more appropriate for this. Let's go with logic, but let's make it community. Let's make it community perceive logic roll, please.
I'm decent at that.
Community perceive community
And logic.
and logic.
Yeah.
Community perceive logic. Oh,
Man! Despite not getting any bonuses, I do it anyway!
Nice.
aha!
Okay, that's at least one success from everybody. Very nice.
Yay.
Okay, so yeah, after looking over the whole place, going through pretty much all the rooms, you know, at least on the upper levels. The impression that you get is a second.
Is
Okay. Boring. No, sorry. The impression that you do get is that something strange definitely happened here. It looked like the crew, the inhabitants, whatever, of the station just kind of suddenly stopped caring about what was going on, like about their personal things, about the work.
So we're kind of looking at a weird time capsule almost.
So there's like what I mean. It's of course a bit hard to tell without all the computers running. But you do get the impression that like the obviously long running projects, some long running projects that were going on here were abandoned, just not continued. Even though they were still here. And then eventually the people actually left.
Weird.
But
That
why though?
that's what we're gonna have to find out.
Can't get any more details without the computers running.
Yep. Well, let's try and fix get the reactor running and get the computers up. We aren't gonna get
What
any
if the
more information
reactor's
about that.
broken?
Then I can fix it. Or sorry.
I can fix it.
I'm gonna wreck it.
I don't believe you.
I can chuck things now. So I guess we're just continuing.
Yep. That's the plan, I think.
As good as any.
Whoosh.
Okay. So you make your way down to
Excuse me.
Gesundheit. So you make your way down to the reactor.
That is correct.
All right. Yep. So you get there easily enough. Your intuition about the place was correct. And you find yourself in the reactor room.
All right. Does it look damaged in any way?
No, not really. It looks used, like the whole place. This place has obviously been here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But not damaged.
Okay. In that case, Kura is going to search for whatever control panel has an on button he can molest.
Well, it's not difficult to find. You find yourself a control thingy, whatever. Basically an actual manual lever to turn this thing back on.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, it shut down. So.
Yeah, I mean, he'll do one last safety check, and kind of go through the standard procedure of.
Well, then give me an engineering check.
Body or mind?
I am considering it. I'm gonna say body, since this is more a physical thing. Fiddling with actual physical controls. Oh well, two successes, because this is like it's not some experimental reactor or something made obtuse so nobody can use it. This is basically consumer grade technology.
Right.
This is the boring normal stuff.
Kura likes the boring normal stuff.
This is so hard.
Because you can take the boring normal stuff and turn it into not boring normal stuff without it exploding.
Just, I mean, if you make it not boring though, it's very much more likely to explode because it wasn't designed to be.
So yeah, you do safety check and everything, but basically go through reactor startup by the book.
Okay.
And after you go through everything, there is a terminal by the computer that the smart surface starts coming to life. And yeah.
Oh, it lives.
It's just the smart surface. No lights are coming on in the building or anything.
Oh, the smart thing's got coffee first. So smart.
So smart.
It's basically the control terminal for that activated now.
Okay. I'll check the control terminal, see if there's any updates or.
There's just a query actually.
Yeah.
Initiate system.
Can I run something like query system check or something like that?
Yeah, you can try.
I will try. That or here, let's let Razzie handle that. He's the one who does he does the computer.
Yes, I will handle the thing.
Give me a digital operate check then.
Mind exert?
Yep.
Plus tooltip, go away. I can't see. Thank you. It is not tool time. Okay.
All right.
You did that so much better than me.
You you get a whole bunch of very boring, very standard, system report. There's power usage and maintenance logs, and for like the past I don't know how many years. Everything looks very, very standard. What you do notice is that the last manual system check was apparently missed. Well, actually, the last few. It's supposed to be done every few days. And eventually is this basically, system shutdown due to inactivity.
Okay. So nothing earth-shattering.
Nope.
Yep, Groot shrugs and says,
I mean, I can run a quick maintenance check. Make sure nothing's gonna explode, but other than that, I don't see why you couldn't just turn it on.
Off to check the terminal. Probably.
and can I run a quick maintenance check to make sure like nothing's gonna blow up if he hits the initiate systems button?
Or if anything else or if anything's already blown up.
Yeah, sure. Give me a body perceive engineering check.
All right, 6 and an 8.
Yeah, that's good enough because again, this is a really simple system. Yeah, no, everything's fine. The computer obviously isn't happy that so many checks were missed. I said that at like regular intervals you get like pop-ups, hey, there's a check was missed.
You didn't do the thing you were supposed to do.
Yeah, so not like literally unhappy. There's no AI here that's actually complaining about it, but
it just sounds like it's an angry and aggressive Windows update.
Yes.
yeah, kind of.
You didn't update for the past however long. How dare you?
But yeah, everything seems fine with the reactor.
All right, yeah. I guess go ahead and give Razzie the okay to say yes to the system starting thing.
Push the button.
I swear, if it blows up in my face, I'm gonna be so mad.
Oh, I'm gonna be mad too.
Push.
Well, you'll be dead. I will be coming back angry.
No, you'll come back not
I
remembering.
died. I don't know why I died, but I'm pissed about it.
I died again. Why? I know what this means. I don't remember things. And you all look sad, which means I died again.
That reminds me of the Res Racer video Zeph did. You are seeing this. You probably noticed that your rooms have been rearranged, and there are stuff on your beds with little sorry notes on it. You guessed it. You all died.
Oh my god. Sorry guys, you died again.
Again. I like that.
Okay, I'm pushing the button.
All right. The smart surface shows whatever they use in Moscow systems in place of spinning hourglass or the Apple beach ball thing.
Oh yeah, the bouncy ball.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I would insist that it is a whatchamacallit, a sphinx flapping the wings.
Oh. I was thinking of Fedora, where it's whatever you're trying to load up bouncing.
Yes.
Anyway, you basically get a message or icon or symbol that tells you computer is working.
Yay, working computer.
And a few moments later, the lights start coming to life. You know, lighting up.
Ooh, let there be light. The AC said, "Let there be light."
Mm-hmm. And there was light.
Oh, we have reached the end of that story.
Ah, damn it. Well, bye everybody.
No, not our story.
Oh,
that
no.
one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fine, I guess.
You're not out of the job yet.
Yeah, guy can't get out of this that easily.
Okay.
Hey, what are you trying to imply there? Don't you reset me up to die again?
But after a few more moments, the smart surface says system initiation complete. 5 errors found.
Ooh,
Well,
running
I
error
mean,
check.
if they're grammatical errors, I'm sure we could figure it out.
You say that, but
Hey, I didn't say there were coding grammar errors, thank you.
you say that, but I've seen some really broken language.
Yeah.
I just said it wasn't coding.
I know. I didn't say it was coding. I was saying people speak, not people to computer speak.
Well, that's a fix, thank you.
I'll run an error check on the system, see what errors it's talking about.
You forgot to dot the T's and I's.
4 of those errors are what you recognize as what looks like simple errors in the electrical system.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a little short here, a bit too much power draw there, or a terminal that should be here is not answering.
Right.
Stuff like that. You know, things you would expect in a place that apparently hasn't seen proper maintenance in a month.
Someone should really get after their maintenance guy.
One error, however, kinda sticks out. The system has a problem loading its like central data storage.
Someone took out the hard drive! How dare!
Either that or the hard drive got bumped and wrecked.
It's sabotage!
If only I had a copy of Spinrite on me. But that got...
Well, if anybody would like to make a Might Exert Digital Operate check,
I can help.
I can
Don't
do
look at
this.
me. Do not look at me, I will break it. I don't know how I'll break it simply by thinking about it, but I'll break it.
I can pretend I'm decent at that.
Milo can take point and I'll assist. Huh. Hey, teamwork, high five.
Yeah, we're in.
you can tell for certain from here because while this obviously is a terminal with access to the network and everything, it's not meant for like it handling computer problems. But from what you can tell, it looks like some sort of massive data corruption.
Somebody started trying to mess with our copy of DOS, damn it.
Oh no, my 12-inch floppy.
This floppy disk can end the world.
So, what are you gonna do next?
I guess go to maybe like living quarters and see if there's any private terminals with or toggles or anything like that that we could plug in and see if there's any records.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wouldn't there be physical records?
I mean, possibly?
Well, let me put it this way. Most businesses that I've had to deal with have at least one or two actual paperwork things that they keep on hand. Not necessarily because they have to have it, but because it helps in case there's errors. So
I mean,
while it's not necessarily different than the digital stuff, it's kind of like they took the digital stuff, printed it out, and then kept it in a book for so many years before they toss it out and replace it with the current. Make sense?
it does make sense. I'm just not sure if they even like use traditional books and paper or hard copies in HSD universe other than this.
Neither am I. That's why I was asking. It's like, I don't think it's necessarily the way they do things, but at the same time, businesses, especially ones that are, so utilitarian like that, like Marsco, tend to do backup stuff like that. So maybe it's not a, I guess, physical, but maybe an independent thing not connected to the network. So like they have to manually enter it via space USB. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Space USB. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. It's worth looking around for.
Well, yeah. But clearly Guy would not think of this as this is not his forte, so someone else has to think of that.
Okay. This is a little let's say retroactive addition of detail. you did find things like basically like iPads, I mean like tablet devices, which were still running because they had their own power, and were just in standby for a long time. That's how you realized that these people had like long running projects that they just suddenly abandoned.
Huh.
But obviously they didn't have network access because it wasn't running. I didn't actually think of this until now, so...
That is okay. Are there any records indicating around the time of, like, when people left, what was going on? Just checking the personal records and stuff?
Not really, not on the devices that you could...
Okay. I'm assuming we've checked the whole... pretty much the whole base.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's not exactly big, is it?
No.
No, this is not a huge base.
Unless there's like some underground stuff we haven't found access to. Quote-unquote underground.
I mean, does raise an interesting point, because I definitely remember the Blister bases with the frickin' hidden owl dungeon.
Well, if there's an elevator, we can try other floors.
Yeah.
I blame Milo.
Oh, yes, clearly.
I wonder if that Ian.
Yeah.
Is it the same kind of base as the one with the owl? Like, is it that same kind?
No,
Blister base?
Oh,
it's not a blister.
okay. I was thinking maybe the key is universal that Milo has.
I doubt that, just because blister bases are insanely common and they wouldn't have that glaring a security flaw, although you would be surprised.
You would be.
But, no, I suppose, gosh. Check the, like, are there any systems in the base? This was the terraforming base. Are there any systems anywhere that would, like, give us a map of the surrounding terrain?
Probably, yeah. If you can get if you can get the like data core running.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose we should just check on the data core and see if we can't get that back up.
Yes, I agree. Rare.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see if we can get the hard drives going. See if we can find out what's going on. Hopefully that's not Minox.
Yes.
They only chew on wires.
Oh.
Eh.
Okay. So you make your way to the server room, or local equivalent of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And well, we have a computer expert here. What are you going to do?
Throw him at it until it works.
Yes.
Just pick up the shark and throw him at the computer bank.
I'm going to do computer things which is the exact opposite of what my normal answer would be, which is overthink it.
Oh.
So would you like to do a mind exert digital operate check to get the data storage running again?
Yes, I'm going to Hollywood it.
Okay.
I am going to.
Go ahead.
I'm going to sit there and pretend that I am being useful by watching our backs, but knowing entirely that I am doing nothing useful.
I did.
Well, Milo, the first impression that you got down in the reactor room was unfortunately correct. You are not sure what happened here, but this thing got basically scrambled.
Someone touched the spaghetti.
This is some serious data corruption.
Can I check to see if there's any pattern to it, i.e. if it was deliberate?
You can try.
Same roll?
Yep. It does not look deliberate.
Okay.
Dang it! Did someone try to homebrew the programming again? Carl, I told you to quit installing stuff without permission!
Do you want ants? Because this is how we get ants.
All right. Let's see. You have a. You can try to reconstruct as much as possible.
I mean, I can help with that as much as I can.
Yeah, that is gonna take a while, and you would appreciate help for. I can make that judgment.
Alright, computer, I'm assuming? To help the Milo?
I haven't actually heard Milo saying anything that he's gonna do this.
I will do this.
Did you even pay attention? Do you even know what you're...
I am attempting to fix it.
Yeah.
Yes.
How are you gonna fix it? It's scrambled to shit. How will you know up from down?
There are ways. The easy way.
There are ways.
There are actually ways you can make it happen. It's just. In fact, I even mentioned the real world method to doing this. Kind of. Digital forensics. It's the thing.
It sounds boring and unfun.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Can we go back to NCIS? This is more fun.
It's like NCIS, but for computers. Hey kid, I'm a computer.
That sounds boring.
Stop all the downloading.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Did you already roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which way did you?
So that was the digital operator, I assume?
Yes.
Alright. I would also like a
Engineering?
logic roll from both of you.
Oh, logic.
Okay.
Okay. That is not what I was expecting.
Mind exert logic.
Oh,
That is a 3.
yay.
It is a 3.
Nice.
Haha.
Okay. All right. As you're starting to reconstruct what data you can find. Most of it is is fairly boring, or at least. I mean, it's probably really interesting if you're interested in terraforming.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also not really much beyond what you already know. That there were that they had reached the second phase and were using starting to use nymphs to facilitate a change in the atmosphere. Stuff like that.
Wait, what are nymphs?
Insects.
Oh, right, the buggies.
Yep, they're the insect analogs.
Yeah.
Since insects don't really exist anymore.
That do that do scary things and eat things. They eat. Oh no. Oh no, I don't like this anymore. I don't like this anymore. I don't want to be eaten by a bug.
It's a bug. Step on it.
However, as you make your way through all this data, you notice something in an activity log that you had first disregarded.
Mm-hmm.
You noted that one terminal had been much longer and continuously active, much longer than the rest.
Ooh.
Oh, where at?
In the lower part of the building.
See? Told ya. In the underground.
Spoopy.
My instincts were on point.
There's like a terminal that had like a I don't know what to call it, but a more direct connection to the data core than the most terminals have. It appears to be some sort of office, or at least it was probably some sort of maintenance office.
So likely some sort of engineering office.
Also, oops, I totally just realized I forgot to put the game and the title back. Sorry, Twitch.
So what have you been playing this entire time?
Apparently, we've been playing To Be or Not To Be. Because I just kind of glanced down, it's like, wait a sec. Wait a sec, something's wrong.
Hold the phone, everyone! I detect shenanigans!
I knew I was forgetting something.
Well, would you like to investigate?
The engineering room? Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
There could be loot in there.
So, you make your way down.
We got a map. Ooh.
Okay. Also is.
You cannot say for certain which it is, but it is the terminal in question is somewhere in this area.
Oh.
Ah.
Since you don't have a proper map of the place.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you wanting that fog of war on because it looks like it isn't?
No, I didn't bother to set this up for line of sight in there.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel oddly safe.
Well, Kura's just gonna investigate this closer room.
rapidly grumble about separating the party again and follow him, so at least we're in pairs.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll escort the other nerd.
The doors here open without project. The protest.
I would like to point out that as Milo and Camilo walk by, Guy and Kura just hear a slap, 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 slap.
And the pair of you, stop that!
It's not us!
Kura. This terminal here.
Yes.
That ain't it.
It's not it. That would have been
Oh.
far too easy. You should know better than that.
You can basically just activate the terminal and check what number it is or whatever. Check its designation.
I'm gonna peek.
You peek. You see a room.
Is it a nice room or is it a messy
It's
room?
a smelly room.
I was gonna say I smell
It's-
the room.
It's not really nice. This is the more like maintenance level. But from what you gathered is that this place didn't actually have a big maintenance crew, because a lot of it was mostly automated. And they didn't actually use a great deal of physical equipment most of the time. So it's basically the building came with a big maintenance area. They didn't need it, but it was there. So
And second question, are these two terminals or no?
those are indeed terminals.
Okay.
I'll take the one on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Get out of my hex.
Spoopy!
You're not a bird.
Mm-hmm.
You stay out of my hex.
Alright.
Ugh!
If these guys are gonna investigate these, I'll investigate the one behind them.
Tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So fast.
See you, guy.
You heckin' hackers.
I am a heckin' hacker. As he's moving around, Kura's gonna tell him where he's going, just to, so they can stay together.
Hackers,
Milo.
going off and investigating things.
Me.
Milo.
Me. Yes.
No, that one ain't it either.
Oh.
This one.
Nope.
Okay, then we're gonna move on.
Kura.
Nope.
Unlucky again.
Guy is going to make an educated guess and
Everyone
say
keeps going
that
in my
we
hex.
want to head this way.
Oof.
Oh.
Well, okay.
We'll investigate the one down here.
Okay. You two have fun, we'll go poke in this room. And totally not smack.
Not that
Can
one
I-
either.
Can I have Guy do a logic or a survival roll?
For what? What would you like to achieve with it?
If a Vitae demon will pop
Well-
out.
Well, where is everybody? And if there's people still here, would they even have been able to survive? And if so, for how long? Because clearly everything's been busted. So
It's not really busted. It was just abandoned.
yeah, well, you know what I mean. There's nothing's been really messed with for who knows how long. So you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
is that something I could have him mind roll or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, so should I
It's
be
other-
doing?
it's.
Or
I mean, you don't really need to roll that. That is fairly obvious that there's nobody here.
yeah, there's nobody here now, but if they were here, where would they have gone? Like,
I don't think we'll have that information until we can pull up.
Yeah,
the
no,
terrain.
yeah, right.
Can't figure that out with a simple logic roll.
Yeah.
How many terminals is it?
This door, it offends me by being closed.
Well, you could try opening it.
I attempt said opening.
No, he's just plastered up against the door. Like, door, why do you deny me this?
I like how we're all huddled around it.
Give me a
In fact,
mind perceive roll, please.
Where are you going?
I'm not going to be huddled next to it in case it explodes.
I got an 8. That's it.
You do notice that this door has been messed with.
Oh,
Someone touched the door.
This door
yeah,
has
you've been running your face all over it.
No,
That's not my face.
this door has been hacked.
Oh no.
Wasn't me.
Has it also been hacked?
Wasn't me.
I blame the shark. He hacked.
It has been digitally broken open.
Oh.
But it's
Which you notice as you open it, because it does open, but you do realize like the panel beside the door is like open and does.
Wait, nobody go inside. I must examine this to make sure nothing dumb will happen, like it explodes and we get trapped inside. I don't want to resort to cannibalism.
I mean, fair enough.
Okay.
But there's a cat in the way, I cannot reach the panel.
Too bad.
Give me a body perceive protocol roll.
Body perceive. Oh. Actually, is that? I think I have a boon in protocol. I do. Ha!
Okay. Yeah, the door was definitely hacked. Somebody did some electronic lockpicking here, and but it doesn't look like they messed with it beyond that.
Okay, good. Guys,
Just
I feel safer now.
This door was locked, and somebody changed that.
I will relay this to the party. Bleh.
I do not like this thing that you have informed me of. I would like to break the door.
But it's open.
But why? I don't trust it.
Maybe there's something valuable in it.
So, as Guy opens the door,
Mm-hmm.
A sort of musty smell, definitely different than the rest of the building,
Oh boy, does it smell like dead?
reaches your collective ears.
Ears?
Yes.
Yes, we're hearing smells now. The Kuel level here is elevated.
Oh, the synesthesia. I think I got the good booze this time.
Apparently.
Yes, your ears. It's my story, and I'm sticking with it.
You hear a musty smell. It says bleh.
Guy has decided that he would rather the door not be open and closes it slowly.
What would be a good roll for identifying a schmeck?
Price survival.
Is there survival?
Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
survival.
And I get
Yeah.
bonuses on that kind of roll.
Or possibly medicine.
It's the description of survival doesn't match that, but I can't think of anything better. So,
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it could also be, like you said, it could also be medicine. It could also technically be science as well. It depends.
True.
It depends on the thing that we're smelling.
fair enough. So let's go with those three. So survival, medicine, or science. Pick which one you like best and roll it. Body perceive.
Body perceive than any of those?
Mm-hmm.
I got a 10!
I'm gonna go with science because that's the only one where I don't have a fault in. Oh shit, I'm glad I did.
I went with medicine.
Kura, what
Alright.
was that? What does your yin nose see?
Probably
What
not
does your
much,
nose smell?
because I don't have ranks in medicine, science, or survival. But I'm just rolling straight
Okay.
body perceive. Nope.
I mean, if it makes you feel any
It's a
better,
smelly smell, and you don't like the smelly smell.
whatever it is, he's probably allergic to it because he can't smell shit.
Well, no, I'm going to rule that Kura can't smell it because he has his helmet on and air scrubbers on.
Ah, okay.
Because he's wearing a sealed, space-worthy Marsco hard case.
Oh, see, if it makes you feel any better, I also had to roll just straight body perceive because either that or I roll with a fault.
Yeah.
I argued for something I had a fault in.
Okay. Those of you who had successes in this,
Mm-hmm.
this actually, well, yes, technically, it does smell like death. However, death that was a while ago. Something that is way on its way towards decomposition.
So, rot smell, or the musty, dry smell that you smell with a thing that's been dead for a long time? I'm gonna guess rot smell.
Actually, a bit more towards the musty dry.
That weird in between where it's a little bit of both. No.
Because I'm gonna say, since this is a sealed environment, it's not that much actual rotting.
That's
Some
still
more
gross.
mummification.
That's a gross smell.
Well, Kura didn't smell anything, so he's gonna step into the room.
Guy's gonna grab his
Oh,
as
no.
he goes and be like, hold up,
Oh no, it's the
that thing's
tourist.
in there.
I know. I need to check it out.
And he'll raise his handgun and kind of creep into the room.
It is dark in the room.
I have my flashlight and my critter.
Mm-hmm.
Poor
They reveal an office chair that is facing away from you.
Oh, come on.
Nope.
Well, I mean, ugh.
Are you
Alright.
the
Well,
architect?
I step up and I turn the chair around. Nothing else for it.
God damn it.
Oh, the assassin is getting squeamish, huh?
The player is getting squeamish.
Okay, fair enough.
Kura,
Yes.
I'm afraid there is a body in that chair.
He kind of takes
Dun,
it
dun, dun.
half step back involuntarily.
Hi, friend. welcome to the land of the living. You are dead.
Welcome to the land of the living. Population, not you.
You are not familiar with this person. Although you probably, well, you probably would have been shown a photo by now. Guy, although she's definitely seen better days, you do recognize Libby.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
Libby.
no.
We found her. Well,
kind.
left of her? fuck.
And I'm assuming she is very dead.
Yeah, definitely. She has and has been dead for a while. Several weeks.
Kura heaves a very, very heavy sigh and holsters his handgun. Puts one hand on Guy's shoulder.
What I don't understand is, like, why is it just her? No one else.
Milo's gonna be just kind of crouched down, staring halfway between the floor and the wall with just the 1,000-yard stare. Obviously trying to
Milo.
process this. What?
Milo, come on, not right now. We've got a job to do. We found her, but what was she doing?
Thinking.
The terminal!
I mean,
You've
me.
got the computer stuff on lock. I can't do this. I need you to stay focused, bud. I will panic full throttle with you in a minute. But right now, we've got a thing to do. And while Guy's voice is disturbingly calm, you can see he's visibly shaking. So he's probably not exaggerating when he said what he said.
One very good question.
Boop. Boop. Bleh. Boop. Boop.
Kura will kind of stand between Milo and the body, kind of a bit of a distraction.
Okay.
Anybody actually in the office?
This room?
May do a body perceive medicine or science roll.
Oh, wait. Me or those three?
And anybody actually within this who's actually in this room.
Okay, sorry. I saw Rezzy's ping on the other room.
Yeah, that's because I was asking if it was that room. I'll do a roll.
I'll just be keeping watch.
Medicine or science, you said?
Mm-hmm.
So in here proper?
Yes.
Okay. Since I'm still kind of out the door and whatnot,
Oh.
I will consider it no.
Okay.
Well, Ian's got it on the
Kura, you do notice that there are some there are like two cables going from the terminal to a port on the like side of Libby's head.
Huh.
Also for reference, since Milo's up and moving around, you know, have you ever seen someone so drunk that you just felt pity for them?
Yeah.
Milo's that, but sober.
Oh. He's so sober that
he-
you just feel pity for
He
them?
is piteously sober. A state I don't think anyone's actually seen him in. Because the one time everyone tried, it was disappointingly sober.
Yeah. Kura will point out the cables and say,
I'm not familiar with this. What do you think she was doing?
What do you? Oh. What is that?
I will use one of my abilities. Form follows function. I know what it do. Shark Boy will use this to figure it out. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm going to use form follows function.
Hello.
Let me look through that.
You can look at a piece of equipment, a ship, a building, or even a person, and gain knowledge about its role, the role it was designed to fill based off of the construction or attire. This can give you contextual information about their setting, their position in greater hierarchy, or if something was designed to function in specific environments, all without having to examine anything thoroughly or having prior knowledge of any details. This power cannot give you information that you could not conceivably be gleaned from a detailed surface examination.
Okay.
So I will let you decide how much Milo gets from that.
Okay. All right. By your best guess, it's wait. Let me look up the actual terminology. That is some sort of connectivity, which you did not actually know Libby had.
Huh. Also, what did you... She had a what connectivity? Because it sounded like...
Neural connectivity suite.
Okay. I assumed that's what you said, but I wanted to double check.
Mm-hmm. And by the looks of it, you know, just from what you can see of the implant, this is that's also a really good one. That's like several steps beyond what you could what you could get jammed into your head in the average clinic.
So she got an expensive one.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Milo suddenly has an idea of what a use he could have for that project he's been working on.
Are you going to download Libby into the class?
Well, no, the projector thing. It's better than being stuck in limbo. I don't even think Libby could bend that way.
Well, I still gonna take a look at the terminal.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna let Razzie take point on it, but...
Mm-hmm. Give me a digital operate check, please. Mind exert. Okay. Well, there's some wild stuff there. Okay, it is still working, but just barely. The hardware is fine, it's the software. And the way it seems to you is as if somebody had was tearing apart or at least starting to tear apart the software, like the file structure, and as if something ran rampant in there.
Oh. But again, no pattern to it.
No, but it does look remarkably similar to the data corruption of the core.
Mm-hmm.
So what exactly is going on the terminal?
It's really going on is nothing. Like it's like I said, it's just barely running in the first place. Like Milo is getting like error messages every second keystroke he does.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so bad even the error messages aren't coming out right.
What was she doing?
Guy has question.
What is Guy's question?
Is her body still connected?
The cable from the implant in head to the terminal is still there, yes.
And so the terminal's still on, right?
Well, it wasn't on, but it is on again now.
Oh, okay. I was misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean when the whole station shut down, the terminal shut down too.
Okay.
Milo just reactivated it. Milo and Cora.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Give me mind perceive science checks, please.
Mind perceive what?
Science.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
One success.
That counters one, right?
The one does counter one, yeah.
Okay. So I still got one.
Yeah, but that is not enough.
Who here has science? Anybody?
Looking at Guy is the worst idea for science. Don't do it.
I have nothing.
Like, the only things to make it worse is to ask him to fix your engineering problem or asking him to get rid of a virus on your computer. He's liable to not only make the computer explode, but somehow make it into a killer death machine in the process.
Yeah.
I am afraid the one truly sciencey character this party ever had
is in the chair.
Is in this room, but in no state to help you.
She's in the chair and hooked up to the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any faults in it, if that helps.
Yeah, neither do I, but...
well, okay. Let's... I'm feeling generous. If you want to... the rest of the party, meaning Guy and Camellia, may do the science check as well.
Science, not medicine. Damn it. Alright.
I mean, Guy can try to help, but like I said, he's not exactly
Mind
good at this.
exert, you said?
Mind perceive.
Okay. Same difference.
Holy crap! What? What?
Alright.
In a flash of brilliance! I didn't mean to do that. I don't know how I did it, but I didn't mean to do it.
From being in a strange, shocked state, an epiphany.
Okay. Well, you guys, you put your heads together. Talk through what happened, what may have happened in this room.
Mhm.
And everything. You know, everybody's looking at the terminal. Even those who don't really have any computer knowledge, you know, and it is eventually a guy who mentions it's something you had heard, you know. That's basically the thing that hey, you happen to saw this on TV, you know, random bit of information that got lodged into your fluffy little head. And so there's a mode of recognition. The memory comes up, and after conferring with the others, you come to the realization. There's something on the terminal, and like the actually located on this terminal. It's just fragments, but there was a personality construct on that terminal.
Oh.
And so all we have to do is rebuild.
You know, a brain backup?
Mm-hmm.
That, but it was actually running.
And then the power failed?
Actually, no. That is for lack of a better term, is and this is your best guess. Is that since you know with the massive amount of data corruption, either that also damaged the construct, or it was actually the construct that did this, and in the process kind of destroyed itself.
Huh.
Because, you know, it was messing with the software that was running it.
Well, I mean, we really don't have a recourse other than put it together.
I'm just gonna say you can't.
Oh.
Though that does leave the question.
Not saying that it's necessarily impossible, but you guys can't. You would need somebody with like 5 ranks in science.
Well,
That-
I mean,
That would take a top science team.
would I be able to copy the information, preserve it essentially on my toggle, so that we could take it to somebody with that amount of science skill?
Probably not your toggle, but you can probably find something here that can hold the data.
Okay. I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna copy as much of the data as I can. All of it, preferably.
Mm-hmm.
Could someone do me a favor?
What was that?
I'm gonna make a roll, and I'm probably gonna suck at it. But, let's see if this works. Mind perceive logic?
Mm-hmm.
I think
Okay.
Tyga knows what I'm trying to do. Bollocks. I guess he doesn't know. Oh,
What?
Well, a personality core, a person hooked up to the computer.
Yeah.
The player might go, "Oh, hey, gee," but that doesn't mean that the character does.
I mean, with Kura's engineering skill but lack of computer knowledge and a lack of science. Actually, no, he has 2 ranks in computer use. He just doesn't have science. With his 2 ranks in computer use, he's gonna go,
Do you think she was trying to, like, back herself up onto this, or?
I mean, I'm not actually sure if I'm not sure if Milo would think of that or not, because he has a stupid amount of computer use, so at absolute least, he would be thinking that's a really weird way to interface with a computer. Why would you do that?
Kura grew up in ASR and Spyglass Corp towns. So the idea of mind-machine interface is kind of a fact of life for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's something that's kind of outside of Guy's experience, which is why I rolled a logic check for it. Because he's never heard of nor seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a thing, but it's not something he would know about. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
Well, then, in that case, Kura, do give
Yes.
me a I got logic or probably more logic. Yeah, logic. A logic roll, and
Okay.
you may add 1 to that because of your ASR background.
Okay. Mind exert.
Oh yeah.
Bam. Wow. Okay.
So yeah, I mean, you can't tell for certain because it kind of depends on what implant you have. But if Milo's to be trusted is a really good one, so you would say that it would be possible. You know, this system isn't necessarily meant for that. But it would be possible that she might, back herself up to this terminal.
Well, Kura's going to download. He's going to explain that as he downloads all the information he can, like preferably just all of it. And he's going to pocket that data storage and just like pocket it behind, like in his armor, as protected as possible. Because as far as he's concerned, that's someone's brain.
Where's the thing? What's that laptop thing where you can put a toggle on it?
I mean, toggle case. There's
No, the it's sort of its own thing. It's not connected to anything, but you can connect it to other systems.
Oh,
Crash
you mean the crash suite?
Yeah. Does that have
the
its own storage? I imagine. Would that have more space than a toggle?
It's a crash sheet wouldn't really be meant for something like this. But I said you guys can find something that can store all the data.
Okay.
Even if it comes down to just looking around the place for a HSD USB stick that's big enough.
okay.
Beck.
Welcome back.
Alright, so we've got enough stuff for him. It seems like we kind of understand what she was trying to do, but at the same time,
Why?
And Tygon mentioned earlier, it seems like the personality, which is probably Libby's, was trying to destroy part of the program it's on. So to what end was she doing that? More importantly, was it an intentional thing or was it accidental?
Well, we're not going to figure that out by just staring at a room with a corpse. If we're gonna figure anything out, I think we need to get this reconstructed.
Hey guy, how do you feel about your girlfriend having a cool robot body?
First of all, she was never my girlfriend.
It was out of character.
Second of all, fuck you. And third of all, how dare Lagasp!
And fourth of all, Milo is like halfway to making her basically Cortana, hopefully without the going crazy.
That's inevitable, really.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, are we talking about turning her into a cog? Because at that point, I think there's some ramifications for that people may not be comfortable with.
No, I'm talking an AI, like Cortana from Halo.
Yeah.
Plug her into the back of your head, and she's just like, oh shit.
Or hell,
hi.
just put a cyber brain in an organic cloned body and just basically bring her back. Or hell, you wouldn't even need to use a cyber brain because people use downloaded archived personalities to bring people back to life all the time.
Spoopy.
It's super rare, but
Yep. I wouldn't say all the time, but it's definitely something that's possible in HSD, yes.
yeah.
That's how the whole, backup thing works.
Yeah. So I mean,
Also, speaking of backups, like I'm mildly amused that it's Guy that had that idea.
Broke off there.
Oh, speaking of backups, I am amused that it's Guy that came up with the idea of, oh, it's a backup. Like, he's the one that got that role.
Yeah, the one who has been backed up.
Yes.
I mean, it would make sense. He's probably done a lot of thinking about that. The only reason I figured Kuro would think about it is because he grew up in a corp town where, like, cyber bodies and stuff like that were a big deal.
Who knows?
Okay.
Maybe Guy just thinks that there's a copy of him that's like, in a thing, and it's bio thing. Who knows? He doesn't know how this shit works. He's just not a scientist.
As far as Guy knows, there could be, like, another 3 guys walking around.
Mm-hmm. Hence why he has this absurd obsession with existential crisis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gee, I don't know what the limits of my own existence are. For all I know, I'm one of like 30 of me.
I have no limits!
Well, you have your backup of the all the data that was on this terminal, and you have a whole week to figure out what you're gonna do next, because this is where we're gonna call it.
Oh, okay.
Record
Okay.
keeping.
Y'all have a good night now. And don't let
Alright.
the brain bugs die.
Wait. Little bit of housekeeping first.
Yes.
Nope, running away right now. You can't make
Well, then you get neither money nor XP, huh?
Okay,
do I
fine.
get his money in XP?
Nothing. You get nothing.
You're already getting my
Immediate
money.
betrayal.
See?
Immediate betrayal.
Betrayal, nothing.
Curse your son, but inevitable betrayal.
Okay. Well, you get the obligatory 50 credits.
Alright.
And
Obligatory 50!
let's say 12 XP.
Yay.
All right.
Guy and Russ, you get 75 credits, and I get none.
I don't think Guy paid for anything.
All right. Well, in that case, thanks for the game, folks. Also, cosmic timing because dinner is just about ready.
Perfect.
Also,
Alright.
Melly, no. You
What?
get at least 20 from my end because you only owed me another 5 credits.
All right. Well, thanks for tagging along with us, viewers. I myself am going to go eat food.
Food
Okay.
sounds like a great idea.
And I am promptly going to end the things and then go pass out.
Farewell, people of the internet.
Ow!
Bye, viewers.
Goodbye.
Bye.
How much
Okay,
XP?
bye.
Sorry.
12